Hey guys, it's Dominic back for another video. It's Friday, which means it's shot day. I already did my shot because I'm shooting this video a little later than normal. I kind of just wanted to come back with a little update because I haven't really made an actual update video yet, and I really wasn't sure if or when I was gonna do an exact update, but I'm about 6 months on T, I believe exactly on the 19th. And then I started out on the patch. I did the patch for about 6 weeks, and I stopped doing the patch because I had an allergic reaction to it, which I guess is pretty common because of the adhesive. And on top of that, I already have pretty sensitive skin, so I only did that for 6 weeks. I liked it other than the allergic reaction. I didn't start getting an allergic reaction right away. It took like 3 or 4 weeks before I actually realized, or before I actually got it, and then it took me another 2 to 3 weeks before I started realizing that it was an actual reaction that wasn't gonna go away if I kept using the patches. So I switched to the gel version, and I liked the gel version too, but I had to put it on every day, and after a while I got tired of putting it on every day, which is why I went to doing the shot. But if you don't mind doing gel and putting it on every day, it's a lower dosage than you would for the shot, so it doesn't give you changes right away, but it gives you a more natural hormonal balance to the tea, because you're getting the same amount of tea in your system every 24 hours. You're not like the shot, you get your high on shot day, and by the end of the week, you're back to being basically at a lower amount, and that's why you have to do your shot again. So it's kind of like a mountain when you're on the shot, but which is why people can get agitated and hormonal and angry, because the shot gives you kind of a not balanced hormonal balance, I guess you could say. But since you're more balanced with the tea gel, you don't get the same side effects as you would the shots. So you don't get huge amounts of anger, or you don't typically get huge amounts of anger, and your hormones are kind of evenly distributed. The patch was similar. You had to change the patch every 24 hours. The patch, you wanted to change like within a certain amount of time. Like I believe if you were off like an hour or two, it wasn't going to be a huge ordeal. But say you forgot your to change your patch and put on a new one, in like half a day or longer, then it would be a better idea to wait till the next day. So you would basically go one whole day almost without hormones if you do it that way. And the gel, it didn't really matter as much as long as you did it in the same time frame. Like, it wasn't going to be a huge ordeal if you didn't do it within like a day and or a half a day, but it would just not be as effective if you did it for that day. But you'd probably have a little bit more still in your system the next day if you tried to do it at the time that you'd originally have done it for. Testosterone, when you're doing the shot, as long as you do it that day, it doesn't really matter when you do it. And from what I understand, if you do it a day later, it's not a huge ordeal. It just can throw things off a little bit because of shot day. But other than that, like, the shot is a little more flexible when it comes to when you can take it, and it's a higher dosage, so you see changes a little sooner. Like I said, I was on the patch for the first 6 weeks. So I started December 19th, and I went into February doing the patch, and then from about mid-February till the end of May, I did the gel. And like I said, they're both very effective. As long as you don't have a reaction to the patch is good. You just have to put it in certain areas of your body and like keep moving it around. You don't want to put it in the same area. And it's kind of the same way with the gel and the shot, where you do it in different spots. The gel is a little more flexible though. Like, it's not going to have the same reaction if you use the same arm or whatever this in 2 days in a row. But it does want you to switch areas. If I remember correctly, the gel, you only wanted it on certain areas because you didn't want it to be where other people are going to be able to touch it often. So a lot of times it's like on your shoulders. And I feel like there was another place that I ended up not using, but you were able to put it on, but I can't think of it right now. And then the shot, I only do on my thighs. I know some people will do it in their stomach, and I've heard from doctors you could do it in your arm too, because since you're doing it in the muscle in your thigh, I guess there's that same muscle here that you can do it in. So that's my experience with testosterone in general when taking the medication, I feel like I started getting like little bits of hair on my face about maybe a month into patches. It wasn't a lot. It was mainly like above my lip, but I didn't see too much changes when on the patches. Of course, I was only on the patches, like I said, 6 weeks. When I got on the gel, I feel like it boosted the hair a little bit more, so I started getting hair in this area, and then my voice changed a tidbit, but not like a huge amount where people really noticed it. And I feel like that was really like all the changes I got from the gel. But like I said, I only did the gel from February to May, so I mean it's a decent amount of time frame. But like I said, even the gel doesn't show side effects as fast, so I wasn't expecting too much changes right away. And I've been on the shot since May 29th. I feel like with the shot, I've gotten the most changes. I've gotten a lot of hair here, a lot of hair's coming in here, same here, a little bit in this area, but not so much yet. Down here's gotten thicker. Like I said, I have a few pieces of hair here. It's given me a slight bit of acne, along with having to wear masks at work. I feel like I wouldn't have gotten this bad if it wasn't for the masks, but I definitely feel like some of the acne is from the shot, which, I mean, is to be expected. I also got a lot of back acne. I feel like because of sweating underneath my binder at work. I work a really physical job, which means during the summer, especially when it's hot, I sweat a lot underneath. So on top of testosterone in general, I get acne over the summer anyway, but since starting the T-shot, it's definitely made it a lot worse. But I just put some vitamin E on my face, and it typically clears it up pretty quickly, so the acne doesn't really bother me. I feel like my voice has changed quite a bit since starting tea in December. I feel like it could have changed a bit more, but I've only been on the shot since the 29th, and I believe they said that it could take like 3 months for your voice to actually start changing. So I'm not quite 3 months on the shot yet, so I'm gonna assume that's probably why I don't see much changing in my voice. And I believe they said with the gel and the patch, you didn't start getting voice changes until like 6 months or longer, because of it giving you slower amounts of changes. But other than that, like I've had a little bit of bottom growth in the last like couple months, because I didn't get no bottom growth with the patch. Obviously, I was only on it for 6 weeks, or the gel, and I really wasn't expecting much of that because of the fact that they said symptom or things would start changing slower with the patch and tea, or the patch and gel. So I didn't expect any bottom growth right away with those, and since I wasn't on the patch long, I really wasn't expecting it with that. And I mean, I was on gel for a decent amount, but I still don't feel like I was on it long enough for the the gel to actually give me bottom growth. I still haven't gotten that much bottom growth, but I could just tell the difference between down there now and down there before I started the shot. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think I've had many other changes yet, other than that. So that's where this video is gonna stop. I'll do another video next week. If you have any questions, let me know. If you need any information, also let me know. Please like and subscribe to my videos, and I'll see you next week.